Good night, everybody.
So what do you think?
I wish they would have gone with my idea.
I don't know. I don't think people would have watched Red Dwarf in Pleasant View.
Good evening, and welcome to the Ask Princess Zelda Halloween special. In this first segment, obvious I have written my Hylian poem. So in conclusion, I would like to thank you all for sending in your questions. Hold on. What? The real one? Tiny! There's a look on her face. Stop it.
Thanks for coming in tonight, Stephen.
My pleasure.
Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Ask Princess Zelda. These are two of my new neighbors, Hal and Earl. Hal is dressed as a zombie, and Earl is dressed as an alien. Thanks for coming, you guys, and have a happy Halloween.
It has been a pleasure, Princess. Feel free to call our agents if you ever want us on the show
But
again.
you don't have any agents. You're just Sims.
5 seconds of screen time, and he thinks he's a celebrity.
Today is a holiday called Halloween. Most of the people in Pleasant View celebrate this holiday, and people in Rory's Realm also celebrate it. In fact, it was her idea to do this holiday special. That is why I'm dressed as Rory Vera. I figured that she, what is that word in your language, cosplays as me. Why not return the favor? Having spoken with Rory and the people of Pleasant View, I got an idea of what this holiday is all about. Rory says it originated in a place called Europe. Many, many centuries ago, in fact. People used to carve gold and dress up to scare away evil spirits. They would make a bonfire and dance around it. Rory also says it is associated with Wiccan traditions. Deceased loved ones are honored as well as the goddess in her dark aspect. Later on, during the times of Christianity, the tradition of scaring away evil spirits was maintained so that when All Saints' Day came, no evil spirits roamed the land of the living. All Saints' Day is the day after Halloween. Zoe Carter, the daughter of Jack and Abigail Carter, says kids dress up and knock on people's doors and yell trick or treat, and the adults have to give them candy. So, as your treat today, I will answer your questions. I do not believe in tricks, honestly. Speaking of, some of the children of Pleasant View are threatening to TP Don Lothario's house if he goes out to a Halloween party tonight. I wonder what TPing is. I cannot tell if it is good or bad, considering it is Don Lothario we are talking about. This first question is from Nemesis, and they write, Dear Zelda, why haven't we seen Saria? Sure, it's been a couple thousand years, but she's a Kokiri. She's like immortal. In particular, I think Link might want to talk to her every few millennia. Please try not to beat him up too badly for cheating on you, Nemesis. You need not worry about that. Link and Saria are not a very good match, seeing as how, whenever he grows up, she will stay the same age. We have laws in Hyrule about that sort of thing. Plus, the Link in this generation is more interested in a friend of mine from your realm. Catherine, I believe her name is. Saria? Well, yes, she lived a long time. But her people were killed off by Ganondorf, and after she finally died of natural causes, she was replaced as a sage of forest by a Hylian. It could have ended differently. This next question is from God of Light, and he writes, I just have 3 questions today. My first one is that in the Wind Waker, why is it that we never hear the 7 sages that sealed Ganondorf away? And are the Wind and Earth stage required all the time to put the power in the sword? My third is that in all the Zelda games released so far, why your father only appears in 2 of them, at least to my knowledge. Well, because my timeline knowledge is very limited, I asked the Sage of Fire to help me with this one. In Wind Waker, the 7 sages are never specifically mentioned because so much time has passed. The grave on Windfall gives a date as 831 to 894. Even if we assume Ocarina of Time to have happened in 300, that's still more than 500 years. Most timelines place A Link to the Past before Wind Waker, which is why its story of Ocarina of Time, imprisoning War, is so much more accurate. In my opinion, the Master Sword draws some of its power from the life force of the Master Sword sages. It being impossible for the sages to pray all the time, I would assume that most of the sages of Earth and Wind are unaware that they're even sages, and just go about leading ordinary lives. For example, Sir Ursula in A Link to the Past is called a sage, but no element is given. Seeing as the 7 maidens take up the traditional sage positions, I'd call him Earth. Thank you for your question, God of Life. Speaking of timelines, this next treat is from Magmafire. He writes, Dear Princess Zelda, what is your stance on the concept of the split timeline? Do you think it exists, or does it make too little sense to you to be plausible? Magmafire. I rather despise it. It was all caused by Link. He had not run off to go find Navi. But most of the timeline split was caused by the Big Cheese Writer God, a man who will remain nameless, and his apostle, Lord Aiti of Aonuma. It is plausible, if Big Cheese Writer who shall remain nameless says it is. Thank you for your question. This next goodie is from one of my favorite repeat offenders, Jory Johnson, who is currently writing a most exciting fanfiction piece called Air Ride Saga, a piece I have been fortunate enough to have gotten a chance to read. He asks, I had a question. Let's say Link beat the bad guy and Zelda was tied down to a table. What would he do? Would he release Zelda or tickle Zelda? Jory. Quite the imagination, Jory. Imagination makes good fanfiction. Link is too serious for that. He would just untie me and we would escape. But honestly, it is a good thing he is so serious. The place is usually ready to collapse and we would be killed if we did not hurry out to safety. Thank you for your question, Jory, and I wish you good luck with your completion of your story. So far it is very well written. Deck the halls with pumpkins standy, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to eat candy, fa la 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 la. Don we now our scare apparel, fa la 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 la. Bob for apples in a barrel, fa la 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 la. Let's go to the Halloween party, fa la 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 la. We can all eat and drink hearty, fa la 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 la. See the costumes on parade, fa la 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 la. There's no need to be afraid.